Sometimes Gretchen Opgenorth will put together furniture and other items as an example of what a room can be. She's not selling that particular configuration though, as much as she is selling the idea of being open-minded when it comes to design.
You can have something rustic in with something that's sleek and painted bright, and that's what I'm trying to show, is that you can have lots of different pieces and it all cohesively go together.
What Gretchen does is a bit hard to pin down. Interior design is probably the closest description, but her idea on her job is to collaborate with the client and help them discover their own style.
I tell them I am a graphic and interior designer, and they go hand in hand.
The love of design has been there all along. It was evident in Gretchen's interest as a teenager.
Instead of reading Cosmopolitan, I was reading Traditional Home and House Beautiful when I was 16.
When it was time to go to college, Gretchen chose to study graphic design. If she had to do it all over again, that choice would have most likely been different.
I wish that I had gone to interior design school, but I think that my real world experience now has kind of bridged the gap.
With the degree in graphic design and the experience in interior design, Gretchen has forged her own business. Her most valuable asset, as she sees it, might be her vision for how things can be used and how different elements can go together.
I look at things in a different way and sometimes don't understand why other people can. Some people are really good at math. I'm not. This is what I'm good at.
A key component of interior design for Gretchen is the ability to use items from antique or thrift stores. With that in mind, she let us tag along as she went to Old Mill Antique Mall in Columbia to see what she could find.
Books are a great place to look for artwork. Treasure of American Prints. This could be good. Look, these can all be taken out and made into great artwork. You just frame each piece. I think around the corner is a treasure trove of fantastic scarves. And what's wonderful about them is they're graphic, they're square, so they make it easy to go ahead and sew a pillow. Ooh, I see something, and it's underneath pieces. This would be great as a bench, which it is, but this is horrible, horrible, horrible. But it's just a square that needs to be popped off. Great artwork. Actually, these frames aren't incredibly expensive, and I see a group of just frames without artwork as graphics in themselves, maybe going up a staircase. I like green, but I also like turquoise. These would look fantastic in a glass cabinet with white plates, but this is your little pop of color.
Gretchen says that furnishing a room or redesigning a house should be a fun process. There's no need to be filled with dread or fearful of making a mistake.
Like, what if I move this chair over here? It's going to be the end of the world. No, move it over there, see if you like it. If it doesn't, move it back. You paint a room a color that doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. Paint it again.
Her advice to clients is to make the space their own. Where a person lives should reflect who they are.
Your home is your sanctuary. Your home is where you want to go. It's where you spend time with your family. And the things that you have in it should mean something. It's like the way we dress. You know, you kind of exude who you are when you dress, and you can tell what mood somebody's in in the way that they dress. The same with your home.
It's for all those reasons that Gretchen doesn't want to impose her sense of style on the person for whom she is working.
I don't want me to be the space that I like to help people to create their spaces as well.
In Gretchen's mind, if she does her job correctly, she can lead the client to a place where they won't even need her services in the future. It might be strange, but that's even part of her long-term goal for her business.
So in 10 years, I hope that I have a bunch of people that I've been able to help and that call me and say, oh my gosh, I love this or I love that, and have been able to do that for themselves.